Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Terry Harrington, and I'll be speaking with Arnold Koontz. Today's show is sponsored by Blue Water Area Transit. Well, Arnie, welcome back to Spotlight.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Terry.
Well, the weather's starting to get cooler, and that's got one of the biggest events of the winter season coming up.
Yes, indeed.
That the Blue Water Port Huron Kiwanis Club is sponsoring. Tell us about this year's Polar Plunge.
Well, the Polar Bear Plunge will be on Saturday, December 7th. Registration will start at 10. The plunge will take place at 12 noon sharp. But we're looking to have a bigger, better, more productive event this year than we even did last.
Well, last year you kind of resurrected it, didn't you?
That is correct. Last year was the first year that had come back since COVID. But we had 196 plungers take place that actually went in the water that morning.
Any idea how much money you raised for the community?
Actually, we were able, the Blue Water Area Kiwanis was able to return $11,000, little over $11,000 back to the community because of that event.
So tell me, how does this work? How do we raise the money just because we're going to take it to dip in the Lake Huron?
Well, first of all, it's open to everybody and anybody. If you want to come and participate that day, great, we'd love to have you. But what we do, we reach out to sports teams, youth groups, other service clubs, and tell them this is a great way for you to raise money for your projects that you have coming up. We take all the risks, we get the insurance, we get the permits, we get everything in place, and then they take their people and go out into the community and get pledges. You know, I'll pay $10 to see what's his name, jump in the water. And then they gather those pledges for their team, and then they turn them in the day of. Now, if it's a nonprofit team, they will get, if you raise $500 or more, you'll get 50% of the money back that your team raised. A nonprofit group, if you get $1,500 in pledges or more, you'll get 60% of the money back that you raised. So we take all the risk, we do all the planning, all the promoting and everything, but we actually return money back to the community in doing so.
And it's amazing that people want to do that in December, isn't it?
Well, yeah, yes, indeed. But there was some great RISA come last year, and their money that they raised, they give to the children in distress. The Key Club came, and they were able to put money aside for this year's, it's the 100th anniversary of the Key Club. So each and every group that came, they had a special gift in mind for somebody, and it worked out well for everybody.
So how can, if an organization would like to be part of this, or a group or club or whatever like to be part of this, what do they have to do? What do they need to do?
Well, if you contact me, and my phone number is 810-982-3219, or you can get a hold of me by email, aeddk@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to send you a plunge packet, or I'll be more than happy to meet up with you and hand you a packet, and you can take and copy them as you need for as many people that you can recruit.
And my guess is it's probably pretty easy to raise money saying, hey, I'm going to take a plunge on December 7th in Lake Huron. Will you sponsor me, right?
Yes, indeed. Yes, I've heard some crazy stories, but yes, it is.
And it's not just kids that are doing this, is it?
Oh, no. We had people from all walks of life come down, and I was shocked. I mean, we had young people, we had older people. It was just amazing, the cross-section of the community that turned out for this.
Do you find that most plungers just come with the T-shirt and their bathing suit on, or they get dressed up too? Well,
no, we had some very interesting costumes last year. It was very entertaining. But yet, the average individual just comes, in their regular street clothes. But we do give a special gift to those who raise the most money, who has the biggest plunge team, who has the best costume, and several other smaller prizes that we give away just because we want to thank the community for coming out and being part of it.
And I know as being part of the Kiwanis Club as well, a lot of effort goes into it to make this a safe event too, doesn't it?
That is correct. We have the St. Clair County dive team, total volunteer, but they come out and they make sure that it's a safe event. We have Tri-County EMS come out, and they're on site just in case something happens. We have the Port Huron Police Department, the VIP program, come and help with the traffic control. So yes, there is quite an extensive group of people that have to come together to make this a safe and productive event.
So tell us about it, when and where, and why should somebody take the plunge?
It's on December 7th, Lakeside Beach. Registration starts at 10. The plunge is at 12 noon sharp, and it's the way to reach out in the community. One, for the Kiwanis Club, we support youth and children's programs within the community, but it's a chance for other service groups and other groups to raise money for their specific program that they have coming up.
And my guess is this is probably one of the biggest events in the community where service clubs work together with other organizations.
That is correct, it is.
Good. And where can they get some information? Where can they get the packets so they can raise money for plunging?
Give me a call, 810-982-3219. Or you can get a hold of me with my email, aeddk2@gmail.com.
And my guess is you're praying for cold weather, right?
Well, yes and no, because as working it, that wind blowing off the water is rather brisk. But yeah, we're just praying that it's going to be a good group, it's going to be a safe time, and everybody's going to have fun.
Great. Well, thanks for telling us about it, Arnie, and we want to thank you for joining us on Spotlight.